And then come to sit up nice and tall. And anytime I say sit in this class, Yoga for Insomnia, please feel free to instead come to lie down. This class is meant to be very quiet and grounding. I would caution, though, if you're the type of person that, if you fall asleep for 5 minutes during class, and then you'll be up all night because your body thinks you got a full night of sleep, then I would kind of watch and not let that happen. Let yourself get into that relaxed state, but maybe concentrate on not actually falling asleep if that will affect you in a couple hours at bedtime. So come to sit nice and tall. Yoga for insomnia. Insomnia is one of those things that even if it isn't chronic in your life, there's always a night or two somewhere along the line that you couldn't fall asleep or you couldn't stay asleep. And sometimes that's caused by physical pain. Sometimes that's caused by the foods that we eat. Sometimes it's caused by anxiety or unprocessed thoughts and feelings that we kind of push to the side during the day. And then when the body and mind start to calm down, all of the thoughts start to come in that we didn't allow in for the day. And so to begin with, I really just want you to close your eyes and observe. And if the racing thoughts are happening, just maybe let them race for a minute. Let them have their reign, acknowledge them, and then let them go. So just close your eyes, and without even trying to concentrate on your breath or your posture, just notice how your thoughts are. Notice if they're racing. Maybe you're already quieting into the mind, and just observe that too. Taking the seat of the observer here and just noticing what's going on in your mind. And if the thoughts are racing around and chaotic, again, I invite you just to acknowledge them and then to kind of float them away, let them go, and then start to pull your attention to a body scan. So physically notice how your posture is, how long your spine is. And maybe lean forward or back to adjust. And if thoughts are still racing, you're just going to notice how your shoulders are feeling and let them drop down away from the ears. Purposefully relax the muscles, relax the joints, let go of any tension you might be holding. And one of the things that we'll practice this evening is that feeling of grounding. And one of my favorite visuals for grounding is to imagine that I am an anchor and I'm about to be dropped over the side of a rowboat into a very deep lake. And that I just start to sink down and down and down, feeling this heaviness, this physical heaviness on purpose in the body. Noticing where I'm touching the earth or the support that I'm sitting on. And just allowing myself to sink in as though I am that anchor and I've reached the bottom of the lake and now I'm just settling in. And notice how those thoughts are now. And if they're still busy, then pull your awareness to your face and relax into your jaw. Stop clenching your teeth. Let the tongue relax. Soften your cheeks and your eyes and your forehead. Purposefully and physically relaxing the muscles, relaxing effort, and sinking down. And notice as you cultivate this physical stillness that typically the thoughts start to follow, where you really are becoming more present in this moment, allowing the thoughts of before or later to go away. Take a moment and scan through your own body and notice if you're holding tension through your muscles or joints. See where you can relax a little more. And let's turn our awareness now to our breathing. And for a few rounds, I want you to take as deep of a breath as you can. I want you to hold it in as long as you can. And I want you to exhale completely but softly. And so for a few rounds, as deep of an inhale as you can. Hold the breath in for at least, well, for as long as you can, or about 20 seconds, whatever comes first. And then calmly exhale all of the breath out. And then at your pace, one more round, just like that. A slow, deep inhale, as full as you can. And start to mentally count how long you can hold the breath in comfortably, or count to 20, whatever comes first. And then at the end of the hold, just relax and exhale all of the breath out. Resume natural breath. And let's get a little bit of gentle movement into the body. In the chair, you're going to come halfway forward for cat-cow. And it's going to be the same spinal movement, but you'll be sitting tall instead of kneeling. On the ground, you're going to come on over into hands and knees position. And we're really going for that extra comfort tonight. So feel free to bring a blanket under your knees. Turn your fingers slightly outward. Even you're either resting on your hands or your hands are on your lap. And lengthen out. Notice this new position of grounding where your body is now touching the support of the ground or your legs. Next exhale, you're going to roll on up into cat stretch. Hold the breath out and then sway the weight gently side to side in your cat stretch. And then inhale. Find your cow stretch, lifting the heart, arching the back. Hold the breath in and wiggle around a little. And slowly exhale, rolling back into cat stretch. Hold the breath out and side to side, creating lots of ease through the body. When the inhale is ready, come down, find your cow pose. Hold the breath in and sway the weight. When the exhale is ready, exhale into your cat stretch. Hold the breath out and sway the weight. And let's take 3 more rounds, just like that. If you're in the chair, here's my chair, my little bolster chair. You're just lifting up and finding that hold. And there's no strain as you hold the breath in or out in your movement here. You want to come to the other breath before there's any kind of strain that happens. So let's take 1 more round. And slowly press back. Find your child's pose. Forehead to your hands. And if you're in the chair, elbows are resting on your thighs. Maybe head is in your hands. And concentrate again on where the body is touching the ground, touching the chair. One more deep inhale. And exhale. And coming up, we'll come back into a seated position, either on the chair or the mat. Sit on your blanket or bolster for comfort, maybe even sit in a kneeling pose, or legs can be outstretched, however you're comfortable. Before we come down for our extended Shavasana, I'd like us to do a little bit more movement here with the breath, and then sit with a very quiet breath practice. So sitting very tall, hands resting lightly at your sides, maybe you're holding on to the chair. And then right arm is going to reach up. And then I want you to hold on to the left ear or the left side of your head. And then slowly drop your head over. And so it's like the hand is supporting the head, and the head is pulling the arm into a little bit of a stretch. And then from here, try to lift up, take a few breaths. Right hand or left hand is supporting you on the earth or the chair. Just breathing a little bit of space into the side of the ribs. And then back on up. Right hand down, left arm up. You're going to hold on to the side of the head and then reach over. And then a feeling that you're rotating the heart up toward the sky. Feeling completely supported here, jaw relaxed. And just letting go of any tension through your neck, the side of your body. And then slowly come on up. One more movement with our spine, right hand. Well, let's twist to the right first. Left hand to the left knee and then twist open to the right. No strain in your twist. And now come to watch your belly with the breathing. So inhale and try to puff the belly out as much as you can, using your abdominal muscles to expand. Exhale. See if you can twist a little bit more. And then big inhale, expand the belly. Exhale. Twist a little more. And then one more, inhale. Exhale, twist a little more. Just wringing out the body from the day. Twisting, such a nice way to reset. Back to center. And then second side, right hand stays on the right knee as you twist open to the left. Slow, easy breaths into the belly on purpose, expanding. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, expand. Exhale, twist. And one more. And rotate back to center, sitting nice and tall. Give your shoulders a few shrugs. And then the other way. And we'll take a few moments here and learn and practice box breathing. We already practiced a little bit of triangle breathing where we inhaled, held the breath in, and then exhaled. And then even in cat-cow, we inhaled, held the breath in, exhaled, and started to hold the breath out. And that's the whole idea of box breathing, where you inhale for an equal count. You inhale, hold the breath in, exhale, and then hold the breath out. Now, in my practice, holding the breath out is hard or harder, more confronting than holding the breath in. But that might not be the case for you. So we're going to keep it nice and easy. So inhaling for 4, holding for 4, exhaling for 4, and then holding the breath out. I like 4 because it's box breathing. So it gives this nice little visual of drawing the square of your breath. As you practice this, though, I do encourage you to keep it equal and to make it as slow as possible. I know some of my students have told me they can do the box breathing for a count of up to 10, where they inhale slowly enough that they can count to 10, hold it in, exhale, and hold it out, all for the count of 10. You want everything to be nice and equal. And this is one you can practice as you are already laying in bed. So again, if you'd like to come down to lie in Shavasana for this one or lie on the couch, please feel free. And then let your eyes close and we'll practice this now for a few rounds. I'll count for us. And then I want you just to observe the breath on your own and count for yourself. Now, if you lose track of where you are, that's okay. We're just in the seat of the observer tonight. There's no judgment if you forgot that you were holding the breath in or whatnot. So you just start again from wherever you are. And we'll start the process here. So inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going now at your own pace. Observing the breath, observing what happens when you hold the breath in. And when you hold the breath out. I'm going to go here for a moment or two. Just notice what happens as you guide the awareness to controlling the breath. Notice if your brain tries to run away. Notice if you are very focused. And just keep going. We'll take about 10 more rounds. Take 2 more rounds. See if you can slow the count down a little more. And then as you're ready, just resume your natural breath. We're going to move on to Shavasana now. In the chair, you really are going to lean back. Maybe there's somewhere where you could maybe pop your feet up. I would not be opposed to you going to lie on the ground or the couch or a recliner chair, somewhere where you can really be comfortable for the next little while. On the ground, I'd like you to start off just lying down onto your right side, and we're going to take a few breaths out of our left side. So we're going to do some left-sided breathing by lying down onto the right side of the body. So you'll want your comfort items. Maybe a pillow, maybe a blanket, something to cover your eyes. Make sure you feel nice and supported here. And just take a few slow inhales and exhales. If you are in the chair, maybe just turn your face to the left and concentrate on pulling more air out of the left nostril or through the left nostril. Left side is our quiet and nurturing side. So energetically, we're just bringing those qualities into our practice here. And then as you're ready, roll on over into your version of Shavasana, whatever that may look like. Make sure that you're in a position that you can hold for the next 10-ish minutes as we go through a very brief form of Yoga Nidra in the form of a body scan. And I really invite you to pay close attention to where we are in the body. And if the thoughts and mind wanders, if it starts to get busy again, you just gently guide yourself back. Again, just observing, oh, I'm thinking about last year's pot roast instead of my right elbow. And then you just guide that attention back to where we are in the body. And slowly bring your awareness to your breathing, and let's focus on the breath for a moment. So breathing in and out through the nose. This is the one place where I'm not going to invite you to get as big and deep with your breath as you can. As we start to sink into a state of relaxation, the breathing should actually slow down quite a bit. And maybe you'll even notice those natural pauses that happen, just like in box breathing, but that body just starts to do that on its own, and you can observe that here. Now the belly and the chest barely moving, and yet you're still getting just enough air, still feeling nourished. And then just scan down the entire back of your body, starting at the back of your head. Relax the weight. So we're back to that feeling of grounding, of sinking in, of being that anchor that has been tossed over the side of the boat, slowly sinking down. Feel your shoulders relax, your spine, your hips, down through your arms and into your legs. Just this whole back of the body contact with the floor or the chair. And then bring your awareness to your right foot and soften it through the toes and the bottom of the foot, and the top of the right foot, just everything softening. Feel the ankle anchor itself in place. Relax any tension you feel in the right calves, the right knee. Trying to bring that feeling of becoming just a bit more heavy. Relaxing into the quads of the right thigh, And then the hamstrings. Relax through the right glute and right hip. Encouraging this sense of grounded safety, being anchored in place. And then just observe differences between the right leg and the left. Now that you grounded that energy down, can you feel a difference between the leg that you grounded and the leg that you didn't? And then relax into the left toes, the bottom of the left foot, the top. Relax the ankle. Relax the calves, the shin, up into the left knee. Relax the quads and the hamstrings. Feel the sense of anchoring through the left glute and the hip. Even feel your tailbone grounding down, becoming that much more connected to the earth, to the chair. Feel your very low back relaxing and becoming more restful here. Relax the lumbar spine, bottom of the ribs, the thoracic spine, everything becoming just that little bit heavier. Relax the right shoulder blade, the shoulder joint, and the right collarbone. Relax down through your biceps and triceps, the elbow, the forearm. Relax the right wrist and hand, and even the fingers are soft. And again, observe if you can feel the difference between the right arm and the left arm. And then pull awareness to that left shoulder blade, the joint, and the collarbone, everything softening. Relax the biceps and triceps, the elbow, the forearm, down into the left wrist and hand and fingers. The whole body feeling this sense of peace and contentment. Relax through your guts, your abs, your core. Relax your chest, your heart, your lungs, everything soft. Very little effort, even to take that breath in and let that breath out. Soften through your face, your jaw, your cheeks. Relax through your eyelids, your eyebrows, and all the little muscles around your eyes softening. Relax through your ears and your forehead. Just guiding yourself through this body scan of relaxation. Noticing where else you can soften. And just pausing here, feeling completely anchored, completely safe. Allowing everything to quiet on purpose. Just rest. And start to deepen your breath. Before you move, just notice how you feel. Were you able to bring the body to a place of restful calm on purpose? And start to add small movement. And then wherever you're coming from, roll on up into a comfortable seated position. Hands at your heart in a gesture of gratitude. And we'll end here with the sound of 3 ohms. Inhale deeply. Om. 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 Thank you for taking the time to take care of yourselves today. Namaste. She was here for the entire class, did not move a muscle, showing us just how effective yoga for insomnia can be.